Hello, hey there, hi there, how are you? Welcome to live stream here from Living Abroad. My name's Alex. I'm just waking up still. Had a horrible night's sleep, but we're out just driving away from Bangkok. So we're gonna go to like a little lake town nearby. I mean, by nearby, I mean like 3.5 hours away. We just had a morning coffee. I'm doing this from the phone and by my hand, so it might be a little bit shaky. Palm's here, but she won't be on camera because she's focused on driving. And we'll just have a discussion and see what's going on out here. Let me switch the camera so you guys can see a little bit of the drive, and then we'll get going.
Oh,
What?
I get out. Yeah, just like the map say.
I was trying to figure out how to get there. Okay, you just focus on driving. Okay, don't worry about the live stream, and I won't ask you any questions. Yeah, I mean it is Friday, so we decided to take a few days, go outside the city center, maybe try to check out a lake in a nearby province. I don't know the name or what's happening, so I'm just here for the ride. Oh, police just pulled somebody over. Maybe it's a foreigner. Maybe with no helmets. They was driving a car. You don't need a helmet. But just waking up. We had a coffee from Amazon. Amazon is like a Tim Hortons or something. I like it better than Starbucks. So be careful of this guy, bro.
Yeah. Why this guy is so
Because
slow?
he's a moron. Anyways, anger problems, right? I'm here in Thailand for a little bit longer, and then I don't know what I'll do in my life. um, yeah, I don't know.
Like, what do you think about tourism now they compared to the past in Thailand?
Exactly the same. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't even know why we do this live stream, to be honest. I just thought because I'm bored in a car, maybe we'll do this in case somebody wants to see some stuff around Thailand. But for now, all you guys are going to see is just a highway. So this is going to be a 2.5 hour drive. I don't think anybody's going to stick around that long. But if you want to fast forward this part, if you watch this later, see where we end up or how long I might do this, feel free to ask your questions and whatever you want to talk about Thailand. Write your comments, and we'll get back to talking. What happened this week? Anything interesting? Let me try to think. Oh, it's a cool mall. What is that, Mom?
Oh no. This is
Well,
the area that we come to extend your visa.
we came all the way this far.
Yeah.
Sheesh. I guess it's a far away. Also, if you're ever married to a Thai person, you still only get 1 year, right, to stay in Thailand. You have to report annually. Actually, I don't know how that works. I don't know why we've been talking about that. Mom, don't get any ideas. Try to marry me, you know.
No. I
Aha! You got.
I
I see
just
a smile on
no.
your
I
face.
just oh I think I missed it.
Yeah, you focus on driving. um, let me see. Actually, where's the other phone? I should have brought the other one. No, leave it, leave it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
You can check it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I want to see what's going on YouTube. Living abroad. Is that me? It sure is. Let me see if I am live and if people can see me. Oh, I am. I'm there, right there. Hey, hey, hey. My big ass stomach is hanging out. That's great. I had no idea it was that low. Come on, man. You guys should have said something. Hey, CBGB's here. I like that name, Heebie-Jeebies. CBGB says hi, Alex. Hello. We've only done this for 4 minutes. Oh my God. You know what it is? It's really, for me at least, it's not as exciting when I'm not talking to my audience, like when they don't ask questions. And if I don't have a particular topic, I kind of run out of stuff to talk about. I mean, that's natural, I guess. But hello to whoever's watching. Um, yeah, let's go back to the. Oh, you can see the map still.
Mm.
It's pretty cool, huh? Anyways, where are we going, Pom?
Um, it's called Khao Yai.
Khao Yai.
Khao is mean mountain, Yai is mean big. So it's the province that have big mountain,
Big
and
mountain province, huh?
yeah, and also they have national park that's what is this called? That's confirmed by UNESCO.
So UNESCO heritage site.
Yes,
Oh, interesting.
because they have a lot of animals and a lot of kind of tree.
Speaking of animals, I was walking down to the gym like the other day, and I seen one of those freaking water monitors, whatever it's called, the big ass crocodile, dragon, lizard, dinosaur looking thing. Just
Monitor lizard.
yeah, monitor lizard, just right in front of me, and it was looking at me. I'm like, buddy, get out of the way. I'm trying to walk. I don't know if they're they have to be poisonous to humans, right?
Yeah,
There's
it
no
is.
way that thing is safe.
Yeah.
And I almost stepped on its tail, to be honest. Yeah, exciting times. I wish I could share. Can you share photos on this? I think we cannot. But anyways, that was something. It was like a medium-sized teenager size. I'm gonna say like a baby size, not even a full-grown one. I don't know what it's doing down in the park. I mean, in our lobby area by the water. I guess it came to drink something.
Yeah.
Where's it coming from? Is the question. Just like when you see squirrels in Canada, it's almost as frequent as that. Like you can see them in any like water area, right? They could be anywhere, and like the streams, the creeks, the parks.
I think
Anyway,
they like something wet and dark.
who doesn't like something wet and dark, Palm? Anyways, Chugsy, you got it. Chugsy's here. Morning, Chugsy Wugsy. I'm in a weird mood, man. My eyes are drying up because of the AC. My mouth is drying up because I got no water.
Yeah, here you have coffee.
Ooh, coffee, huh? Thanks, Palm, for sharing. Iced coffee. I will show you guys some of this, but like right now we're just on a highway under the tunnel.
This is the street in front of Don Mueang Airport.
Oh, so this is from Don Mueang Airport, right?
Yeah, this is the airport right here.
Not too many flights landing in Don Mueang unless you're coming from like nearby countries, right? Like
Yes.
short flights, pretty much.
Yeah.
The international flight is the Swanapum. Where's that? Further away, huh?
Yes, another way.
Another way.
One time that I want to go to Suvarnabhumi Airport, and the taxi bring me here, and it's like super early, like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I just like on my phone all the time, and I trust him because like I used to come with him before. So I call him like I want to go to Suvarnabhumi, and he bring me here. I know that after like he about to turn in to the airport.
Yeah, that's probably happened to so many people going to the wrong airport. I remember I was in Izmir, a seaside town in Turkey, and that same thing happened to me. Well, actually, not really. Basically, I was late for my flight, and the reason I was late is because I was having Turkish breakfast. It's pretty good, you know. I was like, oh, I got time. Oh, 3.5 hours, this and that. Because I was thinking I'd just go on the street and just hail a cab or a taxi, right? But for some reason, there was like no taxis around. I don't know what was going on, and I just couldn't find one. And by the time I tried to order Grab, long story short, I only had like an hour basically before my flight, and it was getting really close. And I told the guy, because he could see me stressed, he's like, when is your flight? And I told him, he's like, it's gonna be close. He's like, I'll get you there. I was like, no way, bro. He's like, yeah, I could do it. It's like, this guy's just speeding through I don't know what he was doing, but eventually he got me there in time, and I give him like the biggest tip of his life for sure. Because imagine missing my flight and the headache that I would have, and like how much money I'd spend to try to get another flight. So I'm like, this guy deserved like half that money he would have paid anyways, right? So yeah, not the same story at all, but I mean something to do with the airport, right? So
It just popped up to me because like yesterday someone shared online that the driver take her to the wrong airport, but she don't get lucky as me. She missed the flight. So
yeah, especially when you're new to it, like if you're in a new country,
yeah.
you pretty much have to trust the driver, even in Google Maps or whatever. It's a bit easier now because you should just put it in your phone to be sure this guy's going the right way. But yeah,
Google Map is important.
that's why it's important to have data on your phone. Guys, 15 people watching this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ask your questions, anything you want to talk about, Thailand.
Or another country.
Or any other countries, the Philippines, of course.
Yeah,
My main spot right now, if you guys want to go there. And is there a night market at this place?
Yeah.
What?
Every place has night market.
We should have saved the live for the night. Actually, the other one was okay. The other live stream we did from the night market. But the problem was we forgot to take off the Wi-Fi, so I kept trying to connect to nearby Wi-Fi's.
Yeah.
What else? It's a little bit late for most of you guys, probably around 11 p.m. if you're watching from Canada or the U.S. But it is Friday. Well, no, it's Thursday for you guys. Hmm. Trying to get to work next day, huh? Ooh, look at that taxi. A souped up taxi. I've never seen that before.
Soup top.
Yeah,
What
soup.
is that?
It's like modified street looking. It's
Oh,
got a spoiler. It's lowered. It's got a aftermarket exhaust. I don't know. Never seen that in a taxi before.
soup top.
Souped up.
Oh.
Um, yeah. K Dallas is here. Good morning, K Dallas. What's up?
Sabazada piso. Sabazoza.
Okay, so Shots Red says I was told that Tyler. I can't read because it's so far away. Let me bring this a bit closer. Shots says I was told that. I was told that Thailand is a bit more busy than usual, so all the rooms are booked. Is that the case? I think that was probably the case because of Songkran, right? Which was a few weeks ago, which is Thai New Year for that case. And Thailand and Bangkok and Pattaya always got stuff going on. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case a lot of times because the festivals, the concerts,
Yeah.
there's so much stuff happening. But the good thing about Thailand is no matter what your budget is, you're gonna find places. Like it's really difficult to run out of places to book within your price range. I don't think that's the case right now. What do you think, Paul? Can people come here and book stuff easily right now, or
I think I kind of agree with that because like I heard that number like from a couple months ago. There's like high number of tourists here in Thailand. So I think it's possible.
mm,
For my suggestion, I think like to book ahead of time
yeah,
or go to like another second city, just like where we gonna go.
okay, they'll
Just
go to
like
the
we just
main spots, right?
yeah.
I think it's easier for you and I to do that since you drive, you know the places. But somebody coming to Thailand, they're gonna want to be in Bangkok, Phuket,
True.
Pattaya, Koh Samui.
So yeah, I think better to book ahead of time. And if you have like skill for like a motorbike, there's gonna be a bonus because you don't need to stay nearby city, right? You
Mm.
can like move a little bit, like 3 or 4 kilometers. You get cheaper and nicer room.
That's true, right? If you just stay away a little bit away from the city centers, and I find that to be the case with almost any country, right? So as soon as you get away from the heart of town, you get much better rates and discounts, and you know,
Mm,
it depends on where you're here, right? If you have a
mm,
lot of time, a little bit of time, you want to see all the tourist spots. So for us, it doesn't really make a difference where we're staying usually because Palm's either riding a bike or a car, so I luck out in that case. I just saw like a building that's shaped like a UFO.
you-
Where'd it go?
it's a temple.
Huh? A temple? A UFO temple? Y'all worshiping aliens out here? Uh, oh, there it is. But it's behind the buildings. You can't see it. Um, yeah, that's it.
Sambizada
We're gonna go. Shutter says, "Oh, I know about the bus routes. Thanks for the info." Yeah, my pleasure. Speaking of bus routes, I've not been on a Thai bus this time. I come here. Last time I was here, and the time before that, I took a bus, like short trips. I don't know. I'm trying to save 50 cents, I guess.
But yeah, you wanna know like the bus here is so easy. Just like here that we have mini bus. It's like 100 baht, 120 baht to Pattaya.
Yeah, $3 or $4 to get you to Pattaya. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very fast and comfortable. So I think it's the best choice if you come to Thailand and wanna go by bus. Because Thailand is one land, right? So it's like connected to every province.
yeah, I agree. Bus will take you anywhere. And Chugji says, I can't wait or I can't get out of that chaotic city quick enough. Yeah, Bangkok is insane. It's not for everybody. It's a really busy place. And if it's not your style, you just want to spend 2 days here, it's enough just to see the temples and the main attraction that go to the beaches after.
True.
Philip Massey says, "Hey Alex, are you driving or is Palm driving?" Palm is the driver. I do not dare to drive in Bangkok, especially the opposite side of the driving, like the steering wheel. I can't adapt to that shit. And with all the motorcycles coming from the left and the right, it's hard for me to like even know where I'm going. It's freaky, man. It's freaky stuff. Because I would never expect the motorcycles to be in areas they usually are. They're
Yeah,
on
right.
all angles, left, right, center, cutting in front of you, behind you, beside you. Like, look how relaxed this dude is, man. Why is he dressed like that?
Like
Oh, you can't see him.
soldier.
He was wearing like a full-on winter coat. But I guess he's going fast on the highway. He might need it. Um, it's super hot still in Thailand right now.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's kind of get better lately because they have a little bit rain.
one day was yesterday, or was the day before rained?
Yesterday or the day before. Actually, yesterday it was raining too,
Cloudy a little bit, right?
but just some part of Bangkok,
Mhm.
not every area.
Yeah, so unless you've been watching the news or anything, Southeast Asia been hit with like a serious heat wave in the past month,
Mm.
and a lot of places are just like scorchingly hot, canceling classes, all that. So for the first time 2 days ago, we got rain, and I know in Manila it happened too. They got some rain and flooding a bit. So I mean, any water right now is appreciated. So Chugsy says maximum 2 or 3 days in Bangkok, but to each his own. Yeah, for me also, if I wasn't living here, I wouldn't spend more than 2 or 3 days here.
Mm.
Also, like if I was on a 2 week vacation, I wouldn't spend more than 2 days in Bangkok personally.
Yeah.
It's just not needed, and then also because there's so many other places to see, especially if you love the beaches, right? So you don't need to be in Bangkok. But if
Mm.
you're living here, there's a lot of things to do, like for your
Yeah.
regular life. And
But I think it's a good thing. Like either if you have like a minimal time, right, and then you wanna fly, it's still cheap. Just like for example, that I'm gonna go to the south. It's just like 800 per round.
that's it.
Yeah.
So just under $30 basically. Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah, you can take a flight domestically, really inexpensive within Thailand to check out some of the smaller islands and smaller cities, right? Or medium sized cities. Palms going diving with their friends. Oh, cool. Must be nice to know how to swim. Uh,
Haslam.
swim.
Water.
Nah, I'm good right now. Philip Massey says, What are you doing in Bangkok? It's just a good place. Ugh.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
It's okay. It's a good place for expats to settle down. Blame the weather on El Nino. Uh, depends. Depends on your age and what you like. For me, I'm a city kind of person, so Bangkok is one of my favorite cities in the world, actually. Like
Mm.
number one, number two, probably top three cities, if anything.
I think
Be-
because it's close to my home too, so I can go visit my home
the
often.
reason why I'm here is because of Palm, mainly. Hey, Palm, what's up? And I didn't know, but honestly, like, it's great. But if you're into beaches and quiet, probably not the city for you. Although right around Bangkok, there's smaller provinces that are nice, right? I would recommend Hua Hin as well as we just. Are we gonna do a video on that?
Mm.
We're gonna release at some point. We did a full-on video of 10 reasons why you should retire in Hua Hin. So
Yeah.
a little, especially if you love golf and like just quiet and beach and all that. Yeah, it's a right-hand drive. So Palm is driving on the right hand of the car. Uh, I was surprised. Which country was left? Australia, I guess.
Australia. Yes.
It's the
True.
same as Bangkok, right?
Yeah, and England.
In the UK, yeah, I knew that before. But yeah, the Canada, US is on the left side.
India.
India, I
Right?
can't remember.
Yeah.
No,
Right?
India, I can't remember at all. Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it's
don't.
right. I remember because like in the bus that we about to fight that guy, I saw him on my right hand that I filming
Yeah, yeah,
him.
you're right. On the right hand side. Isn't that funny? We remember because we tried to have a fight with the bus driver. That was stupid. If you guys haven't heard the story, anyways, it's too long. We might as well tell them the story.
Yeah.
So, Palm and I were getting on like an overnight bus from one city, Bangalore, was it?
I can't
Whatever it was.
remember.
So we're all over the place. So we're supposed to go from one city to the next. And the guy that took my bag, first of all, he didn't help me at all with my suitcase or whatever, the backpack. So I had to put it in myself and I had to push it into the back and like get out of the loading area of the bus. And he puts his hand out like this. He's like, give me money. I'm like, huh? He's like, money, tip. I'm like, fuck you out of here, man. We'll tip you for what? Like, he's like, tip. I'm like, no. He tried to like hustle me, right? I'm like, no, but you didn't do nothing. Like, you're just standing there while people are putting their stuff into the thing, and you want me to tip you and nobody else. So then he starts swearing and cussing and going telling the bus driver, and I'm like, I wasn't gonna let it go. I'm like, what are you angry about? I'm like, what are you mad about? So then the bus driver gets angry. He's like, go sit down. I'm like, nah, nah. And that's how Palm remembers like where the bus
Yeah, because
driver was
I'm
sitting.
filming.
But please don't do that. Like, you don't know when you're sleeping, somebody stab you and you
Yeah,
sleep. So I should have just tipped the guy.
yeah.
But
Plus, like after that, even local have to pay because it's kind of like mafia a little bit.
they like, what's that word? They strong arm you into tipping them for nothing. That's the thing. I don't mind tipping people,
Yeah.
but this guy didn't do anything at all. He didn't just do his basic job, let alone anything extra or nice. But that's our little stabbing in the night story.
Yeah.
I felt bad because it's one thing if I was by myself, but Palm was there. You don't know what these guys are gonna do, right? What the shit? Oh, that's me. That's okay. I will put it down. Huh? I just paused it. Don't worry. Okay, so Philip Massey says, I never tried right hand driving. I think Japan is also right hand driving. That makes sense for some reason. I believe that. I mean, not to believe, but like it makes sense to me.
You try one like that. You try to park for me.
Yeah, that's how I know I don't want to drive here because I couldn't even park without feeling all weirded out. Like it was so weird. Chugsy says, no, Philip Chugsy says, I'm like you, stand your ground. Yeah, as a man, it's hard for you to sometimes let go of stuff like that. But I mean, in a right set of mind, afterwards, in hindsight, you're like, I should have maybe just not made a big deal about it. But in the moment, no real man's gonna let small shit, like not small, but like someone stands up to you, you're not gonna back down easily, usually, especially when they're not right. So, but who knows? Chugsy prefers Pattaya and Jomtom. Yeah, it's a nice place. I remember staying at Jomtom Beach at some old school hotel that was made out of wood or something. I don't know. It was just really unique. It seemed like it was a boat or like some kind of weird thing, but that was like
Really
10 years ago.
relax.
Yeah. Let's show you guys a little bit of the street. Nothing really going on yet, but maybe if we show you this part. I think Ben Ab or Ben AB from Turkey says, "Where are you now? What country?" Right now, I am in Thailand.
I don't think the internet will fast enough to generate all the scene. It's gonna be
Ah,
really.
true. It's moving too fast for the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi, huh? You're so smart, Palm. You guys know Palm is like a computer nerd, right?
I'm not that nerd.
Oh
You
yeah,
know that.
you're not that nerdy. You watch people play video games. That's nerdy to me. There's one thing to play. When I was growing up, people that gamed were like nerds, right? And back then, you could bully people, not like today where you're all soft and shit. No, don't call me names. I'm so no social media. Like, buddy, get off the internet. If
You
you're,
just you just told to me last night that you're soft.
you are
That's kind of
soft.
rude.
Yeah, but sometimes rudeness is needed to like strengthen your skin. What are we talking about? You being a nerd. Oh yeah. So Palm watches other people play video games, and I watch her watch other people play. So it's like, whoa, we're gonna bump over here. Sorry, man, I can't see the flag. Tunisia, my bad. So he's not from Turkey. He's from Tunisia. I thought it was, but I don't want to put my face so close to the camera. So you're right, Tunisia. Philip Massey, where are you going? To the beach or to eat? Palm's a tech brainiac. She is. No, we're going nowhere apparently. We're going to drive 3 hours to jump in a lake. So this is a national park nearby, about 3 hour drive, 200 kilometers from Bangkok. We're just bored and got nothing going on. We're like, hey, let's get out of town, go check out a nearby UNESCO heritage site. So we'll see what that's like and what that's all about. Um, Last night I wake up at 4:30 in the morning and I see Palm on her phone. Man, what are you doing? She's like, trying to sleep. I'm like, you're trying to sleep by going on your phone. She's got this bad habit now of listening to stuff while she falls asleep. How does that work?
It's work.
It don't work.
Yeah, because like I think because when I'm about to sleep, if I'm listening to something, when they tell the story or either knowledge, I'm gonna into it and imagination about what they say, and that make me fall asleep easier.
I just close my eyes. I'm sleeping, man. Like, count to 10, I'm done. Like, gone, you know? Because, us mans, we work so hard throughout the day, sitting on our ass, eating chips, eating somtam and tom yam, and just do nothing all day. It's hard life, you know? Nah, I'm blessed. It's actually a lot of fun right now, a Bangkok situation. So, road trip, cool adventure, Philip Massey says. Yeah, definitely. Chuggy said, nerd alert, because we're Canadians. Yeah, the lake is not really impressive to Canadians. We've seen lakes. Let's go ahead and show you guys a little bit of this. When is the cool stuff going to show up? It's just roads.
Yeah, that's it. This all the day, all the time, on the road.
And none of those sentences is the right one. It's all going to be road, huh? That's what I'm trying to say. We're kind of going against the light as well, so.
No, the lights came from the right side. See that truck?
Good observation, nerd. I'm gonna bother her all day with that. Are we gonna eat something or what?
Yes, we're gonna eat next to waterfall.
What? Maybe if people are still awake, we could do a live stream there still. You know what? We're gonna do a live stream
All day.
all day until the battery runs out. I don't know what's going on. I think YouTube doesn't like me lately because I remember doing live streams about random stuff and get like 200-300 views joining in at the same time. Now we got 20 people. Not that it matters. It's just I think maybe it's Thailand. The fact that not a lot of people coming here compared to the Philippines, right? So it could be. But the idea is to show everybody just some real life footage without editing and talking to people, enjoying ourselves.
To talk to people, right?
I agree. Okay, so what else? I renewed my visa last time I was here, and it took like half a day. I don't know what it's like these days though, renewing a visa in Thailand.
Because like the kind of visa, I think does matter.
It does matter, yeah. And I thought at the time that it would be the same location, but it's not, right? So depending on your visa, you'd have to report to different places. So if you're coming here to renew your visa, be sure you look up on that, because if you're coming here on a visa free, so when you have 30 days when you land, you go to one visa office to renew it. But if wherever that is. But if you're coming here on a pre-approved visa for 60 days and you want to extend it an additional 30 days, you have to go to a different office, and
you have to go to headquarters.
The headquarters, like, it's a massive building. It's like so huge. I've never seen a complex like that. So very impressive. I don't know, Thailand does a lot of things really well, but then I don't know. The one thing still really annoys me is the driving culture here. It's really got to change. Like the motorcycles on the road, and so many accidents and collisions. And then we have foreigners that feel too confident driving here. Yesterday we saw the accident. It was online, but still. Anyways, a whole bunch of stuff. Guys, take a second, click the little 3 dots on the top, hit the thumbs up so YouTube can show us some more people, and ask your questions. Anything you want to say or talk about, feel free to bring it up. Palm and I are just on our way on an adventure road trip to a nearby national park. Have you been here before, Palm?
Yes, a couple of times.
You could sleep in a tent, right?
Yeah. Because it's inside national park, right? That's why they have like a deer and big elephant. You're gonna see, elephant walking the road like this on the way to national park.
Oh, we are for real elephants.
Yeah. And they have the rules that you have to stop a car, not moving, not honking, or make the noise. It's gonna make them more angry, and they might attack you.
I've seen elephants attack trucks on like a video where they attack the sugar cane trucks. Have you seen that video?
That's not different attack, because this is like jungle elephant, so Mostly they are aggressive.
Oh, I was thinking about a household elephant. Oh, jungle elephants. No, like you mean like trained and domesticated,
Yeah,
whatever. That.
yeah.
No, I understand. No, I'm like the one I saw. There was trucks that would go by this road, and the elephants would pretty much stop the trucks and then take the sugar cane from the back. It's like almost like paying tax to get through, and they learn how to do that. It's pretty impressive because elephants are very smart. You know,
Yeah, true.
I seen an elephant paint a picture once, and it blew my mind. I know they probably just do it from muscle memory and just being trained, but
Yeah.
who knows if they actually know what they're painting. But this elephant painted like a flower and like the jungle. I was like so impressed. Anyways,
True, true.
Chuggy says, waking up in a sweaty tent with that humidity sounds comfy. Yeah, I mean, oh,
But because, yeah, I was thinking about that too. But maybe because I'm tired, so I kind of feel out with the weather. But because it's inside the jungle, a lot of tree,
mm,
so when at night it's kind of cold.
really?
Yeah,
I haven't felt cold in Thailand ever. Coming here for
because you
10
have thick
years.
skin.
Damn right I do. Anyways, Philip Massey says, question for Palm. What about expats most annoys Thai women? So what annoys women about foreigners the most?
Oh, I think I heard about what are people saying that someone that tried to show off, like, oh, I have a house or I have this and that, like in the first time that they met.
So showing off about your possessions and what you
Yeah,
have and
I've heard someone share that her story online on
mhm.
TikTok in Thai community, and a lot of people comment about that. It's kind of like,
They experience the same thing.
yes, that because I think because most of foreigners that come here about dating stuff, what they heard the story just like, oh, Thai women love money and they will date you if you're rich or whatever. They want your passport, citizenship.
That's probably like a misconception for a lot of Asian countries. I mean, it's true, obviously.
Yeah,
Everybody wants
they have
money.
some, they have
They're going to
some for
have that
sure.
woman kind of anywhere. But I think I don't know. I think it depends on the crowd, where you are, and what you're looking for. And there's a whole bunch of factors that go into it. But I think a lot of that still comes from Western men needing to have shit to even have a chance in Western countries. You know what I mean? Like in Canada or the US, you got to have a place of your own, a car, or like you're considered broke or a loser and all this other stuff. So when men come here, they still have that mentality. I got to impress the woman in this way or that way, you know?
Mm,
But there are some idiots as well, guys that just like being
mm,
rude and I don't know, they just think
yeah,
differently. They think they can own women and all
yeah.
that.
But because he asks about most annoying,
Annoying, yeah. So that's the most annoying thing is showing off about your possessions
yeah, that's about dating. But I
about
think
dating.
general common is like not try to like be loud.
The loud foreigners are annoying, huh?
Yeah.
So tell me, who's worse? Chinese? No, I'm joking. I'm gonna get. I should stop talking like that because I plan to go to China one day. I'm sure I don't want to be blacklisted for all kind. But today, even like the woman at the store, I swear to God, man,
Yeah.
she wasn't Thai, is what I'm saying. Um, it was kind of cool over here. Let's see. William says no, will not watch a driving vlog. Cat runs into street, someone chases it. Game over. Nope, nope. What? A driving vlog?
I think he might think that you drive.
Nah, William, I'm not driving. There's no cats here. They eat them. I say they eat the cats. You're not gonna say anything? I'm joking. They don't eat cats here. Maybe they do, but
Yeah.
do they?
I don't know.
Not here.
But I saw, you know what? I saw some people share information. It's like a research that what animal people eat in the year all around the world,
Yeah.
and cat is like in 10 ranking, like in,
Top 10?
yeah, top 10. I just like, what? Who
No
eat a
comment.
cat?
Philip Massey says, I hate braggers too. A lot of men think they are gift to women if they have even the slightest advantage. A lot of men are just, I don't know what the word is, but like they're just losers. I don't know how else to say it. Because like, in a way, you just draw the wrong crowd, right? If you're just gonna be talking about money and possessions, you're gonna attract women who just want that from you, right? So when things go wrong, you can't blame the woman because that's all you showed initially, right? It's like me saying, I don't know, I can't explain it, man. It's weird. Chuggy says, even if you have all that, you're still a loser in Canada. That's true. Sometimes all that doesn't mean anything. Having a car or a place of your own, if you're not making like over 100,000 and are handsome, you're still considered a loser because women think, a lot of women think that they can always get the best of the best, you know? And also, men that really have it don't need to flaunt it. It's true. I didn't go there, guys. So, um, man, Kusan says, "Are you from the Philippines?" I don't know any Filipino that looks like this. Palm, do I look Filipino to you? Nah, I'm not from the Philippines. Middle Eastern. I live in
Yeah,
Canada.
but you live in Philippines like most of the
Yeah, I've been in
time.
the Philippines for like
Yeah,
the past 5 years, though,
yeah.
pretty much. So maybe that's why. Nothing is ever good enough for Western women. That's true. Palm,
Uh,
what is good enough for you?
kindness.
Go keep going. What else?
I think most of people here, just like me and my friend, because I don't know outside, right? Just based on my experience, you have to be kind to her and kind of understandable. Like, for example, that woman need to do a little bit makeup sometimes. You have to like understand them that oh, she might take a lot of time to make herself confident.
I'm not talking about personally attacking me, man. I just like
Just give an
you're just
example.
airing our dirty laundry at this point. But yeah, you just want someone that's kind, patient,
Yeah,
everything I'm not, basically, right? Be
kind
honest.
of.
Kind of, yeah.
Lately, you changed a little bit.
Yeah, because I don't need to impress you anymore. It's just like whatever, you know. So kindness, patience. What about your friends? You know, I heard one of them has recently changed sides. Huh?
Yeah,
She's become
but
more comfortable around women.
yeah, it's hard to like find a good man because like most of the people she date, like they don't want like status. They don't want to be serious, which is weird, right?
Well, can you blame them? It's not easy to be serious in Thailand. Like I'm lucky to be able to be here. Most men have their own lives and their home, like you know, they have jobs, they have roots, they have houses, they have kids. Maybe it's difficult to want a Westerner and still want someone to be serious. Is she only looking for Western men, or does she also want to date uh,
Whoever,
whoever? Huh?
yeah,
So Thai men are not serious.
because like they always think that they're not good enough. They don't want to make a move. Like I don't understand as
Who
well.
doesn't want to make a move? The guy doesn't want to make a move.
Yeah,
Are your friends attractive?
yeah.
Show us your friends. Oh, I'm using your phone right now, huh? Okay, so maybe that's the problem. What kind of guys and how are they meeting them? At bars?
No, not really. But it's like in Thai community, we kind of talk about that. That's why most of single people in Thailand, and it's come out that women kind of expect another thing, and men, when they saw like a woman, that they're not brave enough to make a move, just like flirting or get to know them or ask them.
Well, I know why that is in Canada and the U.S., but why is that the case here? Are women also very? But Thai women are traditionally a bit more nicer, no? I just
Yeah,
feel like
but they're like, what is this called? When they saw a woman, they categorize them immediately. Just like, for example, myself, that if I'm wearing something or put makeup and look confident, they will like, their brain will automatically think that I'm not into Thai guy, like kind of looking for foreigners or something.
oh, so they're judgmental, right? They kind
Yeah,
of judge you based on the way you look or
yeah,
whatever. Huh. I mean, natural. Like I mean, obviously we can't generalize entire countries and genders this way, but I think for me at least, I find it. I don't know. I think Asian women still are a better choice for me personally.
I think that problem is like all around the world about dating stuff, and yeah. Plus, in Bangkok, it's like the worst dating city.
Says who?
in the research, like in Thailand.
And why is that? Because people just have too much freedom,
No,
too many
no,
options.
because the city is not designed for dating. They don't have like a public park. They don't have like some kind of activity that the couple will do together. Mostly it's in the mall. So it's like it's not private much for them to like get to know each other or go to
Mm.
a bar or something. It's not
I'm not gonna lie.
appropriate.
Personally, I don't know what kind of dates people go on, but it's one of the greatest cities to do anything. I think. I mean, it's hot. You can't go outside, so I don't know. In that sense, you can't do outdoor activities. But obviously, surveys have been done, and people say their opinions. Let's go through some of these comments, and then we'll kind of talk more about this dating stuff. Dating is always fun to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been dating some in the past.
You've been dating someone in the past, huh? We're not gonna be dating no more in the future. I am, but you can't. Okay, don't forget.
What?
See, that's part of my
Please
religion, bro.
please ban him.
Nah. I get four. Let's see. Um, Man says I'm from the Philippines. Mabuhay.
Mabuhay.
A palm is a keeper. Yeah.
Thank you, na.
I'm not gonna read the second part of that. I'm from the Philippines. I speak Tagalog. Okay, yo, from New York. I went to Cebu in the Philippines. The women are nice, and the people I meet are very polite. Colin, I agree. That's why it's my home base, Cebu. I like everything about that place. As far as my lifestyle, what I'm looking for, um, I don't have one of my moderators here, but okay, Long. Rodney, got any unique places for date in Bangkok? Any unique places to date in Bangkok, Palm? Where should we take a woman?
Yeah, just like the what is this called? Ancient?
Archery?
Actually, it's like a common area in the mall, so it's not that hot. You can go there to like if you love activity, they have all kind like archery that you said and baseball, like all kind of activity.
Did you take a nephew here? This is a date, not some kid stuff. Okay, we're
Um,
not taking no
I don't
archery
know.
classes. I'm gonna poke the girl's eye out, man. Just
Then rooftop.
rooftop bars, yeah, so
Yes,
many of them.
because like they have so many options.
Light music. Oh, okay,
Yes.
not live music.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
So rooftop bars are very popular in Bangkok.
Yes. And
Cool.
most of restaurant here because now they have like connected train station, sky train, right? So it's bunch of the restaurant that close to BTS and nice and not that expensive.
And also boat cruise they have, right? On the
Yes, yeah.
river, which is kind of
But
cool, I think.
I'm not really suggesting that if you're gonna go that make sure that it's not buffet. You know
Oh,
why?
I
Because
see.
a lot of
Trash food.
no, because of a lot of tourists book that, and
Mm.
I've what I heard like some country that when the food come, they like
They
get
just rush and get everything,
yeah, they
huh?
get as much as they can, and because it's the boat, right? So it's running out of the food.
Okay.
So who is like late, they cannot eat anything. So if you're gonna book that, make sure it's not buffet.
Okay, so you guys heard that. Um, what else are we talking about?
Yeah, but it's nice experience.
No, I think actually I don't mind the archery and the baseball idea. Personally, it's a lot of fun, but it's kind of difficult to find a woman that's interested in that these days, unless she's like Palm, obviously, so kind and shit. But usually, women just want to be impressed. Um,
Hey, I think maybe cafe, right? I think it's like a bunch of cafe that just like have activity that's just like we go painting, like decorate stuff. You can make her first necklace or yeah, accessory.
Palm's living in a Korean movie right now, the romantic
But I
stuff.
love to do that. I think like most of Thai people love that too. That's why it's go viral these days.
So for me, I do things backwards. Not backwards, but the other way around. If I were to like take a woman on a date, I don't do nothing but take her to coffee if she's lucky, you know. I just walk around, get to know her. No, but for real, like I don't. For me, it doesn't make sense to go all out on the first date because you don't know if you just want to even hang out with a person, right? So once you get to know them after like the initial meetup, then you could probably plan something better, like a day trip or whatever you want to do. Like not a picnic, but like do a restaurant and all the good stuff. Um, but a lot of guys really go all out before even meeting the girl. They send them money or like, they make all these promises or they take them all these fancy places and they realize either she don't like you or you don't like her and all that was like a waste of time and energy. So I don't, personally, I do stuff like second time is like the first day.
Nothing to blame them though.
I blame
I feel
women.
like no, no, yeah, I don't know, but like I mean, the man who send the woman money, I think first of all, I think they're like a kind people because they think about another people, right?
Hmm.
So he feels sorry for her and wanna help someone that he actually care, but
Yeah, that's fine, but what
yeah,
happens when she don't care about you, right? And she only wants your money. That's the problem here. If every man that sent money in return received what he was sending money for, affection, that's fine. But so
mm,
many women, and to be honest, I don't even blame women. So many women just like talk to 20, 30 guys, and three or four of them send them money a month, and they don't have to work.
mm,
So how could you love some four or five people at the same time and lie to them about the other person not being involved? All that other stuff that happens, right? But these days, all that's not even necessary because like a woman could just be upfront, and a lot of guys will still go through with sending the money. So
mm,
it's a weird. I think internet is becoming a real big factor in dating these days. And it's like
mm.
people just swiping without
It's
even.
every country.
Oh yeah, it's not just Thailand or whatever, but
Mm,
everywhere. I think age matters too. Like how old you are, your mindset comes from your experience, right? So
mm,
when I was growing up, something was considered normal, but today it might not be. So
mm,
me at 38 trying to talk to a 20-year-old might be very different than when I
mm.
was talking to 20-year-olds, a 20-year-old. You know what I mean? Like it's like, so it's a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, everybody change all the time. Who knows? Like when you're at 45, you might have different thought.
Yeah, I mean at 45, let's say at 65, let's be more realistic. At 65, I may not really have anything else to offer but money, right? I
Mm,
don't have my body I did when I was 25 or like I
mm,
don't
mm,
my face is going to change at that point, so why would a 20-year-old want to be with me unless I'm like dishing out some money or something. So
mm.
it's understandable. What are we talking about here?
Dating.
Dating old mans as young women's and young women. Anyways, Chugsy says God asked to send 8K bots to stay in village and now work in a bar in Pats after 5 months. Blocked her playing long game. Yeah, sometimes it's really easy to tell when someone is trying to take advantage of you. Sometimes very difficult to tell. So as long as you're happy with the decisions you make
Yeah,
and you're aware of
that's
the
matter.
possible outcomes, then yeah, I got it. There's like dry skin on my face, bro.
Would they have an accident? Just have.
Some guys just pulled over upon.
Oh, you're right.
Oh yeah,
They hit each other.
morons. I mean,
Could be me.
could be us. So let's not make fun of them for getting into a collision. But a lot of times, the stuff is preventable. So that's why we don't call it accidents; we call it collisions now under insurance policies.
Mm.
Anyways, uh, mean mean cuisine. Go to the Philippines. You must get though. I don't get it. Um,
My maybe a woman.
no idea. Can somebody help me? I don't have friends. Ah, very interesting conversation. Only have hacker and type this. Okay, get her a tall Leo and a toasty at 7-Eleven. Sounds like a good date, no? A Leo and a toasty at 7-Eleven. The cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Palm. I take Palm out for dates. Anything she wants from 7-Eleven. Under $2 though. That's her limit.
Yeah. When I picked up something, no, that's too many sugar.
Too much sugar.
But you say at first like, oh, you can pick whatever you want. But everything I pick is fall.
Yeah, you pick what I want you to pick, basically, not the other way around. What else we got going on here? Let's read some of these comments. Colin says, I'll be back in the Philippines next year for another vacation. To me, it's a great place for retirement. Yeah, Colin. I mean, vacation and retirement can be very different over there. I'm not sure how much you know about the Philippines. Just be sure you spend months there before deciding where to live. Some things that wouldn't bother you initially may bother you later, but as long as you have some good people around you, good relationships, if you can handle the heat, the humidity, definitely a great place to retire.
Because
Oh,
next year in Southeast Asia it's gonna be more hot
really?
than this year. Yeah,
Okay, okay, okay.
they said like it 2 or 3% hot in every year.
Increase by 2 or 3% every year, huh?
Mm.
Chugsy says, I have a unique date idea. Take her to Pier 21 Food Court, LOL.
It's
Where's
like terminal.
Terminal 21,
Yeah,
maybe? Yeah, I
yeah.
love that place. Super cheap and delicious. Oh, Akolang says, which is better traffic, Bangkok or Manila? Better? Bangkok. Manila traffic is the worst in the world, probably. At least top three. I mean, Bangkok isn't much better, but still, I think if you're going to compare the two. Let's see.
Oh, sorry, nah. They break again, and
It's
they
okay.
put an emergency light.
Chagdi says, I love Isan women. However, that pissed me off. I'm no simp. I guess this is about the 8K they want you to send. I've never been to Isan. Palm, are we going to go to Isan at some point?
It's not what people imagination nowadays. People have that kind of thought because most of Eastern women moved to Western, and they saw them like very take care, really like good woman to be like a wife. But nowadays, most of people who live in Isan area, if they education, they will move to Bangkok to work because they have
Yeah, we
nothing
don't
to
want
do
no, we
there.
don't want educated women anyways. We
But
want
if you want that kind of woman, most of them have like a baby already, like
mm,
around the village, around the town, right? But if you know someone, just let's say like your neighborhood have like Thai woman and she came from Isan, maybe she can suggestion for you because she know who's still available and can be a good woman. But this day, if
gotcha.
you gonna walk through and imagine that you're gonna see a bunch of good women in that area, it's kind of impossible.
So Isan has changed as well. You're
Yeah.
saying all the educated good women moved to the western provinces or different
Mm,
places, huh?
yeah.
Okay, 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 got it. So Isan, I feel like Thailand would have been a magical place 50 years ago. Before the internet and before Thailand became so rich, basically, because back then I feel like you can experience a lot more authenticity. It just becomes now it's like I don't want to say westernized, but everything looks like any other city sometimes, and it's
Mm,
hard to like get the Thai feeling. We had a great time at that Heritage Festival, the Thai Heritage, with the preserved Thai heritage with the
oh yeah,
dances and
yeah,
all that.
in
It's
Bangkok.
kind of cool to see all the costumes and we saw five of the world Miss Universe or whatever they were doing.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Um, well, let's read some more comments. We're stuck behind this guy here. Colin says, yes, I can take the heat. I was also in Singapore and I was born in the Caribbean islands. Awesome, then that should be great.
Mm.
Chuggy, the food court is called Pier 21 at Terminal 21. It's San Fran Pier theme on the floor. Got it, got it. Cool stuff. Both BKK and Pattaya, same layout at both malls. I don't think I went to the Pattaya Terminal 21 inside of it. I've
Mm,
been, obviously, I could see it on the outside with the
mm.
plane, but
They have an airplane in
yeah,
front.
it's kind of a cool idea though.
Mm.
So I guess the food court is called Pier 21 inside Terminal
Ah,
21. I
I
didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
It's been a while since I've been there though.
Yeah, it's not that my like common place that I
It's
will
because
go.
we're kind of far from it, right? Number one.
Yeah.
Number two, now we know where to eat just nearby our neighborhoods and all that. So,
Mm-hmm.
well, let's go 6 more minutes, guys. We'll shut this off in an hour. I mean, after an hour, because this ride is still for another hour and a half. Where are we going? um, so, if you have any last questions, any kind of, I don't even know how this video is going to look afterwards. My hand's been shaking the whole time holding this stick for an hour. So, and the road's a little lumpy bumpy because, it is.
It's a lot of the truck in this street. That's why it's kind of ruined the street, as you can see on the left side.
I see. Interesting. Okay. Let us know if you've ever been to Thailand. If you want to visit here, if you have any questions about the Philippines or
Southeast Asia,
anywhere really in
Taiwan.
Southeast Asia, I gotta start going to the countries that I haven't been to this year.
Mm,
It's already June and I haven't been anywhere really.
mm.
What's traveling saying, huh? Palm, I'm see you later, bro. I'll see you next year around this time, okay? You coming or what? So let's read some more comments here and
I
we'll
want to
finish up.
go to China though. When I saw all the stuff that people like say about technology stuff.
China living the future, but in a weird way. Chugsy says cheap, clean option for street food dishes. Stalls are subsidized by the owner of the mall. Or why the food is so cheap there? That's true, Chugsy. Excellent point. Terminal 21 is clean, it's cheap, it's affordable, and the reason for that is because the owner subsidizes, I think, the rent for the place. So they're able to take make the prices lower, which is great. Colin says, I love it in those southern Eastern Asian countries because the woman is so different for sure to these women in New York, especially where I live in Harlem. Chuggy says, I'm very knowledgeable about being a cheap Charlie. Whatever happened to that channel, Cheap Charlie? There was like a YouTube channel a while ago.
Mm,
It's called Cheap Charlie. I don't know what happened to that guy. He was like basically living in Thailand
mm,
and Southeast Asia and just like living, I don't know if he was on a budget per se, but the name of the channel was Cheap Charlie. I don't know if
mm.
they took him down or what happened, but
He might move back to his own country.
oh, Chuggy said he's still around. Really?
Oh.
It's funny because I never see him on like my feed or anything.
I think because YouTube is weird. Just like even though I subscribe to your channel, it's never pop up in my feed.
That is weird. YouTube is weird, man. It keeps like
Change
changing
algorithm.
all the time.
Yeah,
And you can be a huge channel and then get no views.
yeah,
You can be a small channel and get massive views, and it doesn't make any sense sometimes.
yeah. I subscribe over 200 channel, but none of them is pop up in my feed. Just like random new channel that keep pop up. It's based on my searching right now.
Mm. Larry, I am not driving. Palm is driving. Chugsy says he tried to do he tried to do the Appalachian Trail last week and only made it 18 days and 2,000 miles, and he only made like 100 miles. He has Asperger's. Oh, interesting. I had no idea. Okay, hopefully he gets. I guess can you get better from Asperger's? I don't even know what that is, but I know it's an illness. Anywho, 90 more seconds. This was kind of fun, taking a taking a break from a break. So last time we came from Hua Hin back to Bangkok, we stopped by one of these roadside restaurants.
Mm,
Whoa, what a great experience in some ways,
mm.
but the flies at the end, you know, when we were full, we start realizing this fly wouldn't go away. I'm like, man, leave us alone. And we're the only people that had it there, right?
Yeah.
From all the tables. I'm like, how come? So that's one
How
thing
come they
about
chose us?
they chose us. We're the chosen ones. One of the downsides of eating in Southeast Asian
Yeah.
outdoor restaurants is the
But
flies.
but this season might be different now because it's hot. So fly love to be like wet and kind of like humid
Mm,
weather.
got it. So flies like human weather, huh? They don't like mosquito weather. Fly weather. You turn.
Yeah, that's true. That I told you about mosquito. They always bite me. That's why I do like some research about that. Why? Why they always choosing me over like 10 people in the table?
You're
Be-
special, Pop.
yeah, because of the food I eat and my hormone, my smell that what they like, and also if you're wearing like some kind of dark clothes like this, it's really like obvious in their eyes. They will attack you first.
And with that lesson in flies behavior, we're gonna end this live stream.
I
Thank
will
you.
I will talk about mosquito now.
Oh, mosquito. Much better. Makes a difference. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye.